You've got it tuned to 103.9 FM WJTW. This is Kathy Green. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm in the studios with Scott Harris, and we'd like to welcome you to WJTW, Scott.
Thank you, Kathy.
We wanted to let our listeners know about a foundation that you all set up in honor of your son. You have some upcoming events and a website. So let's talk about the Andrew Red Harris Foundation, Enhancing the Marine Environment.
Well, tragically, Andrew died in an accident in the Jupiter Inlet on June 8th, and our mission is to make sure that he's not forgotten. And we, his family and friends, and I have decided that building artificial reefs, which will be named after him, that divers and fishermen can enjoy for decades, is the absolute best way to do that.
Andrew had a real love of the sea and of recreating, so you thought that this was so fitting.
Absolutely. He would be all about it. As he looks down on us today, I know he's smiling that we're going in this direction to build a lasting memory that people can enjoy, because he was all about making the people around him better and helping everybody have fun, and I think this is something that everyone can have a part in.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's to honor your son, and it will benefit the environment, and it is that lasting memorial that you're leaving in his honor. Now, first up, you have a fundraiser coming up with the guys from the Three Natives located in the Village Square Shopping Center in Tequesta, and it's a hip and happening place, and they knew your son, so they climbed right on board. Let our listeners know about that event coming up.
It was really great of them. They approached us about it. As soon as I first went in there to talk to them, the ideas were flowing about the different ways that they could participate with their really incredibly popular restaurant, and what they are going to do on August 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, which is this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They've created a new menu item called the Red Bowl, as that was Andrew's nickname, Andrew Red Harris. And they're going to donate 100% of their profits from sales of the Red Bowl on those 3 days to the foundation, and then 100% of what they donate is going to go to artificial reef building.
Well, that's wonderful, and anyone who's ever been to Three Natives know what a great organic product that they put out. They're great young guys working hard in the community and obviously showing their support of the Andrew Red Harris Foundation. So let's go ahead and let our listeners know the dates again for that event at Three Natives.
It's this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, August 22nd, 23rd, and 24th.
All right, we'd like to see our listeners come out. It's good for you, and it's certainly for a good cause. Now, after that, you're working with our friends at the Tequesta Country Club, and you're going to be doing a golf tournament October 12th.
Yes, they've been great. We've got a golf tournament scheduled Sunday morning, October 12th. There's going to be a great silent auction. We've had a tremendous amount of items donated for that silent auction, things that you can't buy elsewhere, foursomes of golf on the private courses that you just can't get on otherwise, and many great memorabilia items as well. And there's much more on the way.
Is it going to be a scramble?
Yes.
Okay. Chris Hayes would do a golf tip of the week here, and we've been members of the country club for years, so we're always on board. Anything we could do to help with that, and it's a gorgeous course now that they've redone it. So you're right, it's a real special treat. Now, non-golfers can participate by sponsoring the tournament, or they can buy lunch and participate in the silent auction, and tickets for that are $25. And of course, you have set up your website, so you're encouraging people to go there, to pay by PayPal, to make their donations. Let them know about that website.
The website's got a lot of content on it. Tremendous amount of work has gone into building it out. It's andrewredharrisfoundation.org. And you can find all the information about what we're doing. We've also just this week posted the donors to date for the foundation and the silent auction items that we have as well.
Well, you've done a beautiful job. And let's talk about the logo, because it's really beautiful, Scott.
Thank you. It's surprising how much work goes into a logo. I like the Tree of Life idea. Is something that where we started, and then the tree became an A, and it was red for Andrew. The different colors symbolize different aspects of Andrew's personality. If you Google symbolism of color, it tells you what each color represents. And then we wanted to go further and personalize it more for Andrew with what he loved most. So we added a spear gun, a golf club, and a Florida State spear to the logo. And then we were finally done, and I haven't had any second thoughts about it since.
Well, it is very well done, and it's so meaningful. And like you said, there's a lot more work that goes into it, especially when it's to honor your son. It's so very personal. I know with the business it is, but especially for this. Again, we'd like to let our listeners know there's 2 upcoming fundraisers. We'll be speaking with Scott Moore about other things that they're doing, but he put it well that please visit the website, and that's http /AndrewRedHarrisFoundation.org. If you just Google it, it'll come up. And it lets you know what's going on. They're a 501c3. He was a big part of the community as a hometown radio station. It's our pleasure to come on board to sponsor. And, of course, you all are in our thoughts and our prayers during this time. So we'll look forward to the event at 3 Natives, and then working with Chris Hayes at the Tequesta Country Club. And anything else you have on your plate, be sure to let us know, and we will do, of course, an in-kind donation to support the Andrew Red Harris Foundation.
Well, thanks, Kathy. That's great. And really the heart and soul of what we're doing, building the artificial reefs, we need everyone that enjoys the South Florida lifestyle and fishing and diving to get involved and contribute money to help us build the reefs. I'm paying all of the administrative costs myself, or those costs are being donated. So every dollar that's donated results in a dollar going toward artificial reefs, and we need everyone to step forward and pitch in.
Well said. So young or old, from $1 to $100 to $1,000, anything that you can contribute helps, and it's for a beautiful cause to enhance the marine environment. Scott Harris, thanks for joining us on WJTW.
Thanks, Kathy.
My pleasure. For WJTW and the Andrew Red Harris Foundation, that's a wrap.